Deme un segundo. Entonces, okay. Steve, he hasn't told me anything, so I'm just going to start with day 6. Do you have your closed captions enabled so you can read it? Okay, good. Entonces, porque creo que mejor lo hago en español, porque están todos en español prácticamente. Solo Steve, he hasn't told me anything, so I'm just going to start with day 6. Do you have your closed captions enabled so you can... Okay. Ahora sí. Ha duplicado. Ya, ahora sí estamos. Bueno, partamos este día, como estábamos hablando, es impresionantemente rápido. A mí por lo menos se me hace cada día, o sea, cada challenge peor de rápido, ¿no? Como que siento que partimos y ya estamos terminando. Y eso, como dice Steve, es que estamos tomando mucha acción y avanzando mucho. Kim, if you have any trouble, just let me know and I can translate to you. Okay. Así que hoy día es el día 6. No tengo los números, por lo tanto no los vamos a poder repasar hasta que Steve nos diga. Pero sí, habitualmente en el día 6 hablamos de dar la bienvenida a los desafíos. Welcome challenges. Bueno, ¿se acuerdan? Él siempre dice que tenemos que tomar los desafíos que vienen como pruebas, como crecimiento, como esta sensación de decirle como al destino, a la vida, a la energía, a lo que ustedes crean, mándame más, que yo soy capaz, mándame más, que aquí estoy, ¿verdad? En vez de como decir, ay, es que se enfermó tal persona, entonces no puedo, como Carola me acuerdo que decía que estaba en el hospital, o fue Pili, fuiste tú, ¿no? Que estaba en el hospital y prospectando gente, yo soy igual, como que aprovecho todas las oportunidades, porque un poco, yo no sé, pero yo mm, he estado también leyendo bastante sobre el estoicismo. ¿Conocen algo, me imagino, del estoicismo? Que habla mucho de estar consciente de las cosas que pasan y de que una cosa es el hecho y otra cosa es cómo nos afecta. Entonces nosotros le damos el significado a las cosas. Si yo tengo un problema, yo puedo decir, "Oh, esto es terrible, qué horror", o yo puedo decir, ok, ¿cómo lo enfrento? ¿Qué hago para poder pasar esto? El otro día leí una frase muy linda que decía, el agua nunca se enfrenta con sus problemas, o nunca, digamos, se opone a sus problemas, sino que los rodea. Y eso me pareció súper lindo como pensarlo. Ahí llegó Steve. Steve, I was taking over because I didn't know
No,
anything
go
about
ahead. Yeah. You can finish what you're doing first, and then we'll go over the numbers.
Ok, thank you. Entonces, bueno, eso es algo que he ido aprendiendo acerca del estoicismo, es estar agradecido por todo y tenemos realmente millones de cosas por las que estar agradecidas y agradecidos, ¿verdad? Millones. O sea, ya desde despertar, uno despierta y dice, gracias porque desperté, para empezar. Y aparte, esto de darle el significado correcto a las cosas, no sentir como que los problemas nos abruman, sino que simplemente decir, bueno, ¿qué hago para resolver esto? También Margarita Pasos, por ejemplo, dice convertir a una persona más grande, como dice Steve, show up big, ¿cierto? Convertirnos en personas más grandes, con más recursos, no estoy hablando de plata, sino que recursos de resolver cosas, para que nuestros problemas se vean más pequeños. Si nosotros somos así de pequeños, nuestros problemas se ven así de grandes. Pero si nosotros desarrollamos una capacidad de ser seres humanos grandes, mostrarnos grandes, nuestros problemas se van a ver así de pequeños. Y son los mismos, pero tenemos maneras de abordarlos para poder resolverlos. ¿Sí? Ya, los voy a dejar entonces porque ya apareció The Boss. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh,
The
excellent. So
Boss.
you're talking about, yeah, you're going over the details, right? So, well, did you have someone do the exercise?
I did because I didn't have the numbers, so I just started talking about welcoming challenges that I have is for day 6, and I started talking about stoicism and something like that.
That's awesome. Okay, great. Well, let me give you the numbers, okay? Thank you, Maka. That was amazing. So
Okay.
so yesterday we had 139 total contacts, okay, new contacts out of in the how many days we have? 4 days? 4 days, right? Did 4 days or 5 days on there?
5. Today 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have, let me see. It is day 5. Ooh, let me grab it real quick. Okay, so we had 220 contacts, okay, out of total of 863 contacts yesterday. And we had, wow, 1,255 people saw the products out of 3,474 people see the products. So that's pretty significant. I'm going to show you guys something different today, okay? I'm going to show you the chart, okay? Like what's the actual, like, what does it look like visually? And then, we've shown the business 20 times out of 95 times that we've shown the business, okay, in the 5 days. And 335 follow-ups to the prospect out of 1,580. And then we had 135 follow-ups with the team out of 598, 15 closed sales out of 75, 1,632 points out of 7,002 points total. So let me see if I can show this screen to you here. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So everything is you want to do on charts. Can you see this? You can see this is a
See?
graph of what's happening, right? So sometimes just the numbers is good, but when you graph it, you have a visual. You can look at it very quickly, see how things are going. So let's take a look here. Let's think about contacts. So new contacts in these many days, you can see the trend is going up. So that's a great thing, starting from day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the new contacts right here, on the left here, right? So the goal is to get the chart going up continually. So this is for all the people that have put in their data. Okay, they put in all the data that submitted the statistics. So thank you guys for participating, because this is how we get the numbers, right? See, if you're not participating, you're not putting numbers for yourself, it's hard to know what's happening, even though you know day by day. But if you don't chart it, it's a very quick visual, right? When you look at this, you can say, oh, the contacts are doing great. Now look at the show products. We have, you can see, if you look at it, it's a trend going diagonally up, okay, slowly, which is great. So we're having more people see the products. Let's take a look at the show the business right there. We have more people seeing the business now in that chart, right? If you see a trend, it's going slightly diagonally up, which is great. You don't want it flat, you want it a little bit up. That's the key. Prospecting. You can see, follow up with the prospect. We had a big spike and it came back down, but overall in the 5 days, it's gone up. Follow up with the team. There's a slight increase overall like this, overall, right? Closed sales, the number of closed sales, what? It's dropped a little bit. So how can we close more sales? And points. We started very high points. It came down, it's coming back up. So what is it? It's still a slightly downward trend. So when you look at things like this, you can see what's happening. So you got a chart. I actually gave you guys a spreadsheet where you can put in your points and it actually charts out your own points. So you guys should have that, right? I don't know if not, I'll go and send it again. So as you put in your own points, like as you put it in the chat, for the group, right? Every day when you submit your numbers, you submit it in the Google form, but there's also a Google sheet that I'm going to give you that will, you got to manually put it in, write the same number right in there. But as you write your 9 days, you're going to get a chart. It's going to show you what's happening. So the goal is, how do you look at the chart if it's going up or it's going down, or is it flat? Flat is not good, okay? Flat and going a little bit down is not good. If it's going very far down, that's not good either, right? So you can see a trend over time. And how do you know this? When these things start happening, right? Oops. When these things starts happening and you start noticing all this, what happens? What you do is you go, oh, what was I doing well, 5 days ago or 7 days ago? What did I do? That's why I keep asking you guys, write down your successful actions. Like, Lourdes has all these, she's doing 3 videos a day and it's working for her. Her volumes are up. Okay. I know Lourdes's number is it's great. So she needs to write down, okay, what am I doing? What's working? Boom. Now you have a success formula. This is your Bible. This is your secret. This is what makes your business work for you. And you can pass this down to your team members so they know if they say, I don't know what to do. Here, do this. If you do this, you follow this, you're going to get this, right? As they follow you, they might develop something new that's going to help them and then create results. So this is how you can track and see what is happening so you can get the results that you want. All right. So I sent it, I'll send it again in the Telegram chat and then download that, save it as your own. You can put in your numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's I put little graphs. I design it so you can see how you're doing. You need to know. And that means you need to put in numbers. If you're afraid to put in numbers, some people are afraid, you're not in the game, guys. If you're not in the game, you don't know what's happening. And if you don't know what's happening, it's all by chance. And what happens, and this is another big mistake that I made in my life, was not tracking things. So sometimes my business is great. Oh, great. Oh my God, my income's going up. Okay. My volume's going up. I'm like, yeah. And then I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's going up. I don't know who's producing it, And then all of a sudden, later on, my volume dropped. Sometimes drop a little. Oh, it's okay. It dropped a lot. What happened? I have no clue. And I don't know when it started dropping. You need to know. Knowledge is power if you have the knowledge and you know how to use it. But that's the first thing, is you got to have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, you're just guessing. And I was guessing, and I'm going to tell you, most of the people in Nu Skin are just guessing. Most of the people in the world is just guessing. If you don't know what your numbers are, you have no clue what's happening. I'm not saying, hey, I'm not telling you to say, hey, that's bad, you're doing something wrong. I'm just telling you what is, okay? We've been flying by the seat of our pants is what they, or whatever that saying is. And we don't know. We don't know why our life's better, why our income's better, why our income's bad. We have no clue. But when you track it, you know what's happening. And you can identify, when it starts going down like this, you look at the high points. Hey, what was I doing here? I'm going to show you this again, okay? I'm showing you something that is so advanced right now but it's so easy and it's advanced, but you just got to start doing it. Like look at this. Let's take a prospecting, right? Right in prospecting. First day, we did a very little follow-up on prospects. Second day, we had a lot. Third day, we have a little bit less. And then next, and it starts dropping. So we need to, if you know this trend, you start seeing it drop just from the second day to the third day right there. You could go, hey, guys, what's happening? Like in the team. We're doing a team call, so it's not really easy to kind of handle it, but you got to handle it one by individually. Hey, what's happening? What's dropping? What's going on? Are you doing less calls? Are you doing less follow-ups, doing less presentation? I guarantee you all those things happen. Let's say follow up a prospect. Okay, what's happening? What are you doing that's not follow up? And that's when you find out what's causing it. Oh, yesterday I had a birthday party. Boom, there it was. But see, you can identify it. Maybe one day birthday party might not be so bad, but what if you had a birthday party every day? You're in trouble, right? The number is going to go down. So you can see what's happening. You got to know. Okay. So, sorry. Day 6, we have 4 days left. Thank you, Elena. So we have 4 days left. This is 2/3 of the way through. Now you have numbers. So I want you guys to track those numbers and I want you guys to put in numbers. And thank you guys for the ones participating. Hey, you are doing something for your own thing. You participating in the chat is not for just the team, okay? This is something you need to do this. You need to learn how to do this so you can work with your team. Sorry, did you not get somewhere when I thought, oh, um,
And I
yeah,
was
so,
answering Kim, I'm sorry.
oh, got it. Yeah, well, hopefully when we put it into the YouTube, I mean, it's gonna take a little time, but you'll have all the translation. So numbers are the key. That's what I want to talk to you guys about. Numbers are the key today. So it's a little different topic, but it's numbers. How you do how you know the numbers, how you learn the numbers, how you really know what's happening with the numbers. So let me see if I can find this one for you guys. I think this is it. Nope, this is not it. I'm gonna see if I can find that chart that I put on there. Personal statistics. No, it's not here. Okay, well, oh, here it is. Yeah.
I have it. I can send it here if you want to.
Yeah, I'll share it right now.
Okay.
So this is the number. Yeah, thank you, Maka. But let me share it with you right now, the one right here. This is the one you can download. Okay. I made all these. I designed this for you guys so you guys can have massive success. Use these tools. Okay. This is the one. This is 9-day challenge, personal statistics, save as your own file. Okay. So save as so you can have it. And I just put in some random numbers here. You put in your daily numbers, your new contacts, how many times you show the product, show the business, how many times you follow up with prospect, follow up with team, close sales, and points. Okay. And if we just put in other points, whatever, you see the chart going, right? You see the chart update behind it. Okay. So you can do this, right? I'm just making stuff up right now. You see the chart change. Okay. I'm going to show you this one. So this one right here, follow up. And here we go. See? So oops, what just happened? Okay. Oh, that was weird. Oh, yeah, you have to use numbers, okay? Numbers. You see the chart changing? So you can do this and you can change it every 9 days to see what's happening. Or you can continue with this. You can extrapolate out to 90 days or however many days. But you can see these charts. The charts give you a very quick, because if you go look at the number, it doesn't make any sense. If I look at the number, okay, right here, I go, oh, I did 12 presentations. Okay. Well, yeah, I did 12 presentations. What does that mean? But when you look at these charts, you can see which chart is good, right? The first chart here, this is horrible. This is going down. Okay. Second chart will show the product. I only put in the staff for 3 days. So that means I'm not even showing the products. Let's just say, okay. I show the business. Here, let me move this over. Look at that. Oops. Oh my gosh. Am I showing the business? I'm showing less of the business. It's dropping. Oh, follow-up. Oh, look, the follow-up's doing good. We're increasing. We had high came down, but it's increasing overall. The team, it's like closing sales. Oh, the closing sales, we're getting more, right? It's upward trending. The points all over the place coming down. Okay. That means when you have up, down, there's a specific thing that's happening, like in the points. If your business is going up and down, up and down, up and down, see, if you just look at the numbers, you don't know. But when you look at that, you're like, there's something happening. When that happened, that means there's someone in your space around you that's suppressing you. Okay. That's like causing you doubt. That's telling you no, or causing you to doubt stuff. You got to get away. You got to get away from the people. When you know statistics, you know how to read charts. It's not just the numbers. It's not just a trend up and down. You can know. When I see people like this, with their numbers overall for a long time, you need to find somebody around you that's like not supportive. And they might be kind of like going, oh, yeah, I love your goal. You're awesome. But you're an engineer. You're not a sales guy. It's probably best you go back. They might be saying stuff like that. Or someone who's like, hey, man, you're stupid. You're not working. This is not working. This is dumb, or whatever. So every time you go forward, you come back. You go forward, you go come back. Okay. So if you know charts, it's amazing. You are not at effect by the company, by the environment, by the government, by whatever that's happening. So You have to understand this. But start simply by just putting in the numbers. Put in the numbers, put in there, put in there. That's why I keep asking you guys, play this game. Because if you guys play this game well, you know, we'll have another game to play, more powerful game. But I'm not going to play with you guys on that game unless you start playing numbers and start doing, you know, creating results for yourself, you know, putting in numbers. Even start putting the numbers, you can start. So this is the secret. This is what I'm sharing with you as I made millions of dollars. Okay. And I'll tell you, who do you know in around you that does that? Probably nobody. Who do you know in Nu Skin that's doing that? No one's doing that. Okay. No one in Nu Skin's doing that either. Okay. I'll show you how to, this is systematically. Anybody that becomes gigantic, they know the more they can track, the better it is. You know, Nu Skin gets a back office. That's great. You can see at the month and you can see what the daily volumes are, but it doesn't help you, right? What did you learn by being on this call? When you put in your daily numbers, you can see, oh, I did 250 today. Oh, I did 100 today. Oh, I did 0 the next day. Oh, I did, 500. You start, at least when you're putting a number, you get a visual, at least, oh, things are good or not. But when you look at overall number, you can just give us overall, today I'm at 1,000. Tomorrow they add maybe I did 100 points, 100, 1,100. And then the next day I did 300, 1,400. When you look at that number going up, the final total, it doesn't help you. It's okay. It's good to know, but you don't know what happened in those days. Maybe the first day of the month, the guy does 3,000 points. You're like, congratulations, John, you're doing great. The next day he does 1 point. So the next day you go 3,001. You look at a glance, oh, okay, 3,001, not bad. He already did his points. I don't need to worry about him. And next day, 3,001. Next day, 3,001. Next day, 3,001. By the end of the month, he was at 3,001. What happened? He didn't do any work. He did work on the first day. The next 29 days, he's dying. He is dying. And you don't even know. You're like, he did his points. He's doing great. No, something happened. I don't know, whatever happened in his life. But something happened that he stopped working. But you won't know it by looking at that 3,001 points unless you're like looking at it every day. But with these numbers, you can track, you can see what's happening. He can look at it and take responsibility going, oh man, I did 3,000 points. Yay. I did 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh my God, what do I need to do? Not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's just like, I did 0. I'm curious. What was happening? I went to TikTok every day. I feel sad. My friend told me, you're an idiot. This doesn't work. And it took all the power out of me. I feel sad because that's my most respected friend. And I couldn't work. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do Nu Skin. I should do Nu Skin, right? Or something good happens. You were doing 0 point, first day of the month, you did 0. And then all of a sudden you're doing 100, 50, 60, 100, 200. Wow, points are going up. What happened? You need to write it down. I was doing this. I was doing this. This is the people around me. You got to write it down, guys. That's your secret success formula. That's gold. Let's say your business go down. You go back to the notes. What did I do? I did this, 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 this. You go back and do that in a few days. I'm not talking about months. I'm talking about days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days, your numbers start going up again. Because those are success formulas and they will last past the time, in the time. So you need to know. Knowing is the key. Knowing and then taking action to that knowingness. But you need to know first. Because otherwise we just do action. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Great. It's good. If you just do massive action, it'll work. But you need to at least write that down. But if you have numbers, you can track. The biggest corporation, most successful people in the world do that. What do you think they always say? You ever heard of the word KPIs? What is it? Key something indicator? Key potential or what? Key product
production.
Key production indicator. Okay? That's the term nowadays. So they track. Why do you think they spend so much money on tracking the biggest companies in the world? Because they know something that most people don't. As an entrepreneur or small entrepreneur, like, I don't need to track. Yeah, you don't need to track if you want to be small. If you want to be big, you better track, you know? That's why at least Newskin gave us the volume genealogy. At least you can, at the end, might go, John, you're less than 3,000. We need to go, right? That helps. That's definitely, those are indicators. That's amazing. Those are amazing indicators already. But we want you to track your daily. Because if you do your daily, you will know your weekly and you will know your monthly. You control the future. You don't track, you have zero control of the future. I want you to know that very clearly. Zero tracking means zero control, means you are at the victim of what's happening around you, the environment, the government. Why do you think so many people go, oh, the economy is so bad, I can't do it. The government made this other rule. They're increasing taxes. Who cares if the government increases taxes? Okay? Let them. You know your numbers. You know how to outproduce it. Fine. You want to add an extra, 2% on our tax? Okay. I'll just work 2% more. But how do you know you're working 2% more if you don't have the numbers? If you say, I'm going to work 2% more, what does that look like? Well, 2% means if I'm contacting 20 people a day, I need to contact 21, right? That's 5% more, right? I need to contact 21, right? That's numbers, guys. That's numbers. And how do you know you're doing 21? Because you wrote the numbers down. You need to control your environment, guys, if you want to have an amazing life. You don't have amazing life if you have zero control. So I'm not saying you have to do every single bit. Okay? It is a lot. Do a little bit. Just write the numbers every day. You don't have to look at this sheet, understand the graph, just write the number. Just put in your numbers. Put it in the form here and put it into that thing so you can see the little chart. If you don't know, just go, oh, cute, beautiful, cool chart. I don't know what it is, but it's like, just know if it's going up or going down. Okay. If it's going down, you got to do something, right? Do more follow-up or whatever. So just use that. That's the most basic form of it. We can get very advanced on these charts. Okay. This chart can be your best friend. It's incredible. You can run organization with 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000 people because you know the numbers. Especially when you get bigger, you have to know the numbers. Otherwise, you're dependent, right? People quit in this business. I'm just going to tell you the truth. People quit. I made some mistakes in the past. I had whole Blue Diamonds team quit. Okay. Why? Well, you can say it's this, that, they went to another company, they did this, they did that, whatever it is. But you know what? I could blame them, or what can I do? Take responsibility. What did I do to allow that to happen? What did I do, or what did I didn't do? I didn't call them back. I didn't follow up as much. I thought they were Blue Diamond, they're great. Or I thought they were making so much money, they're doing good. No, when they're making money, that's when you need to get in there and help them. Okay, what else? How can we go to the next level? Right? So we're going to keep it at the very small gradient. Okay, just put in numbers. Number one. Okay, I don't care if it's all zeros. Put it in. You're in the game. You are in the game with a zero because zero is a number. Nothing is no number. Zero is a number, right? If you look at it, what are the numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to whatever. They're numbers. But if there's nothing there, that's not a number. So even if you, so I want you to practice. Even when you're putting in the statistics, if you didn't do one of them, put a zero. Don't just leave it blank. You see how powerful it is? Put the zero in there. Acknowledge it. Don't say, we are groping in the dark. That's right. That's right. Don't just leave it blank. Put it there. Take responsibility. Hey, I did a zero. I created a zero. Great. How do I turn that zero into one or 10 or 100 or 1,000 or $1,000,000? Okay. What you guys are learning here can make you millions. I'm talking about billions, millions, billions of dollars. You can do it. Cool. Any questions about this? Today we're going to have a little different topic. Wow. Okay. So what did you guys learn today?
Ok.
Yeah. Or what did you guys learn or you have questions? Yeah. Mona, your
Ah,
question?
bueno. No, no, pero aprovecho entonces. Sí, sé que puede ser duro escucharte y decirnos estas palabras, pero es necesario para los que estamos eligiendo participar. En México decimos que nos den un zape para hacer las cosas si es realmente lo que estamos deseando. Entonces, lo agradezco. Definitivamente te lo agradezco.
Thank you. Maka, translate, please.
She says that it may be a little hard to listen to these words, but it's necessary because we've chosen to do this. And in Mexico and here, we also say like it's like we give you a
A
here
slap
it's
in the
called
face.
the wake up call. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, look, I made the mistake. Okay. I'm in the same shoes that you did. Okay. I'm the guy that didn't track. And I had my business go up, down. I don't know when it goes up. I don't know when it goes down. I'm like, I'm the effect of it. I'm like along the ride. I'm like in the train. I'm not driving the train. I'm in the back. So when the train swings this way, this way, this way, I have no clue. No clue. When my business goes up, I'm like, yay, okay, I got money. When it goes down, yay, no more money. And whose fault is that? My fault, right? It's my fault. But I'm not going to say that's good, bad, or right, wrong. I'm saying, okay, that's not, it's not wrong, right? It's just, that's not going to get me what I want in life. I want you guys all to succeed. Every single one of you guys here to have like incredible income, to live your goals, to help your family, do your dreams. But this is what it takes. It's not easy. Nothing's easy in this world. It's simple, simple things to do. Is it hard? You put a number. If you have a zero, write zero. It's so simple, but it's not easy. Why? Because it's our mind. We make a judgment. What am I going to do? Oh, I put a zero. That's bad. What are other people going to say? Who cares what other people are going to say? Don't care what other people say. Write the zero. Take responsibility for the zero. Say, dude, I made the zero, man. What'd you do today? I got a zero. Be proud of it. And then say, well, that's not exactly what I want. I'm proud of that I put a zero, but okay, I want my 250 points. I want my 1,000 points today. What do I need to do? So this is so powerful, if you do that. Yeah, you do that, you're going to have everything, everything. I'm telling you, there's no limits to how much money you can make in Nu Skin. There's people making 135, $150 million. Okay. You can make that and more. Who's to say that's your limit? Who's to say you can't do 200 million, $500 million, or make $1 billion in Nu Skin? Who's to say? Nobody. There's no limits. Our business is 100% scalable. You just need more people to play. What do you think we have this game? The target, I know we talk about 300 people on this. So, like, I think we made a target, like, I'd like to have 1,000 people on this call, okay, by the end of the year, or we can have 300 people calls, okay. I have 10 of these rooms, 10 of these Zooms, and then you can have 300 each, 900 people running. Think about that. Think about if that's your team, if you have 900 people in that are doing this challenge consistently, what would your volume be? I actually calculated, right? If you have, let's say you have 300 people in here, you'll be doing like 300 people, you'll be doing $1.3 million in sales every month. That's $65,000 a month income. Okay. That's a lot. That's over $1 million a year. That's like, yeah, $1 million a year commission, $1 million commission a year. 300 people in this that are putting stats and playing the game. That means you're going to have much more people that quit, that came in, that quit from this challenge. It's not good, bad, right, or wrong. They're not going to take advantage of this. you know, and I'm doing this for free. Can you imagine? You know how much I can charge if I go out into the marketplace? I go to a corporation and show them how to do this. I can charge literally a corporation about $100,000 to do this. And they'll pay me easily because that's nothing for them. So I'm here to help you guys, but you gotta know the value of what's happening here. And that's just me. What did you learn? You learned from all these amazing leaders giving the tips, right? Where did you guys where do you learn this? Nobody, right? People were having amazing success. All these amazing, we're creating this as a group too. You guys are creating this. It's not like Steve's 9-day challenge. I put it together, but you guys are also part of it. You guys are creating this experience. You're creating the results, right? By sharing, by these, right? Who's learned from someone else besides me, on this call? Anybody? Who's learned from someone else besides me on this call? Raise your hand. Did you guys, yeah? Exactly. So we are creating this experience. We are creating the results. I'm telling you, this team that we have here, you guys can be the one, because I have a goal, okay? The first target is to make 100 millionaires. And Nu Skin, Circle Excellence 1. And then from there, we want to go to 10,000, okay? But the first goal, 100. I have I think 15 Circle Excellence in my team. Great. Yeah, that's awesome, but I have 85 to go. That's the first target. I want to help people. If we have 100 people become Circle Excellence, that means how many other people in their team have changed their lives? And then they target 10,000 Circle of Excellence. All right. So what else? And what else did you guys get today? What else did you guys learn today, or what did you like? Anybody?
I think that perdí la señal. Oh, I think that every once in a while, everybody needs to be reminded of our goals, even though we're writing them down twice a day. During the day, at least I tend to forget from time to time when you start doing all of other things. So it's very good to be brought back to what we need to focus in.
Excellent. Yeah, because you know what? I forget too. That's why we have to write twice. I mean, imagine if you had to write it 10 times a day, you'll be focused on the goal. Because every time you write it, oh yeah, I gotta go do this, Cool. Yeah, you are your own destiny, Kim says. And then what Carlos said, no limits to be a millionaire? Is that what it is? Key boy, Sarah, no limits, right? You could be a millionaire, no limits. I think that's what Carola said, right? Letty, need to be
Yes.
consistent and be accountable for what we do. Absolutely. Everything we have to look, guys, you guys are accountable every day for what you do. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time, every day. Okay. There's stuff that I said I was gonna do, I didn't do. And I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta go look at it. What was I doing instead? Okay, I need to make adjustments. Okay, Derek.
I will share something to everyone here. I think we have $4 million circle people in part of your equation, Steve.
Yeah, thank you. Good job.
Yeah, and thank you and Sherry. So this is a team deal, okay? And what's happening here is called a mastermind. You cannot, Steve has said this a million times. This business is not a buy yourself business. That's transactional business. This business is a team sport. You build teams. And when you leverage the mastermind the right way, your team will, not you, but your team will launch. And he's putting together an environment where we could leverage each other's thinking and energy and experience of mistakes and benefits where we could all rise. Together we rise. So you're not going to see any leaders disagreeing. Maka understands. Anybody who builds to Blue Diamond, they demand, or not demand, but they deserve respect because they have built and lost. I have built and lost several Blue Diamonds. It happens. So when you see someone like a Blue Diamond or a team lead giving a little advice like this is good, the thing I will share right now is why for listening, where you don't listen like, oh yeah, I know. You listen like with depth because they have so much experience behind what they're sharing with you because we are like their children. They want us all to succeed. He would never want us to not succeed. That's I don't know what that is. So I just want to say I'm grateful. It's great. We're going through our process with this. I love it because I'm readjusting and attacking, adjusting and attacking. And it's exciting to be in attack mode. It's exciting to be in adjusting mode. It's exciting to look at where are the flaws that I can make better. And what happens is you have Steve's energy and Sherry's energy. You get her energy is behind him. So
100%.
there's things happening that you don't see, but you feel something. And I can promise you, don't do this challenge and see what it feels like alone. You'll die.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks, Derek. It's very, very, very powerful. So what Derek was talking about was, you don't want to come and say, I already know. Okay. That's, that's a biggest barrier to learning is I already know. You got to come with like, oh, curiosity. Okay. What else can I learn? How can I take advantage of it? Okay. Thanks for sharing that. And I think I saw a comment from Juan David. Yeah, Las Vegas, they track. Okay, absolutely. Vegas controls, casino control a lot of money. You think they don't track the numbers? They track every single number. They track every single thing. Okay, which table is making money? Which table is losing money? They know by the dealer. I mean, you're like, come on, the dealer's just dealing cards. No, they track which dealers make money, which dealers brings in more money, which dealers don't. You think they're just dealing cards? Yeah, they are, but the intentions of the dealers are different. And so you need to track your team, yourself, your people, everything else too. So that's right. Claudia Loreni says, I feel like a CEO when I'm writing my number. Absolutely. You are the CEO. You are the CEO, guys. And then, I saw Corolla said, I'm going to be millionaire without limits. Absolutely. You can be absolutely whatever you write, Corolla, anything. So anyone else, any other wins, anything else you learned from this, you got from today? Anyone want to share? We had a bunch of shares, so good. Last one? Yo, okay.
Lo que he aprendido es acerca de la disciplina, porque cuando estamos solos, ahorita estamos en un grupo donde hay tanta energía que nos contagiamos unos a otros, y lo más importante es que todos estamos en el mismo equipo. No es que tú eres de un equipo, yo soy de otro equipo. Aquí somos un equipo y nos contagiamos y nos ayudamos mutuamente. Y eso crea en nosotros un hábito de responsabilidad. Responsabilidad de poner los números, pero responsabilidad personal en todo lo que hacemos, no nada más buscar.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you for sharing that. That responsibility and whatnot is so important. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for being part of the team, every single one of you guys. Yeah, and then who else? I think Gina was going to share something? Or Patty?
Sí, yo. Pues de verdad que estoy muy agradecida por Catherine y por Lisby y por ti, Steve y Maca, por Derek y por Kim, porque siento que ya estoy en otro nivel. O sea, yo no hacía números, ¿sí? Yo solo me sentaba al final del día y decía, bueno, no hice nada, ¿sí? Y lo que dice Steve, aunque sea el cero, es un número. Entonces aquí me reta porque yo digo, cuando yo tengo que colocar mis números, dice 4 demostraciones de producto. Y yo ayer las busqué. Dije, voy a empezar a buscar. Si la montaña no viene a mí, yo voy a la montaña. Entonces dije, yo no puedo seguir teniendo los resultados que tengo y es precisamente porque no tengo una estadística de lo que yo hago. Y yo siento, y lo voy a decir acá, que soy muy floja haciendo el seguimiento. O sea, me falta hacer más seguimiento. Contacto muchas personas, pero me quedo. O sea, como que me quedo ahí, ahora qué le digo, Eh, como que pensando mucho. Entonces, lo que dice aquí, porque anoche empecé a hacer los live por TikTok, eh, entonces a veces como que pienso mucho y digo, ¿será que sí? ¿Será que no? Entonces, este reto me ha desafiado. Puedo decir que toda la vida he trabajado en ventas, pero aquí me ha desafiado porque esto es algo para mí desconocido, pero sé que estoy fallando y los números me muestran que estoy fallando en el seguimiento. Y ahí es donde debo ser más fuerte. O sea, contacto todos los días, 7, 8 personas, pero estoy fallando en el seguimiento. Entonces esto me reta a mí todos los días a que debo hablar un poquito menos y ser más concreta en las preguntas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias,
Well,
Steve.
yeah.
Gracias a todos.
Well, thank you for participating. Thank you for being in here participating. Everyone that's participating, is you're creating the result. You're creating the experience. So good job, Gina. Yeah, last one, Patty.
Hola, buen día. Bueno, yo igual, como han dicho todos, yo quiero agradecer y agradecerte realmente el que tú estés dedicando tu tiempo y tu experiencia a que todos aprendamos. Eh, Como dice Gina, para mí también esto ha sido un reto y es el reto de buscar tener una disciplina, buscar tener una constancia en la acción diaria. Y adicional de todo eso, a mí lo que me parece maravilloso de este reto es todo lo que he aprendido de lo que hacen otras personas, porque uno a veces se queda como tengo que hacer, pero no se me ocurre como qué tengo que hacer o cómo lo hago. Y cuando yo escucho como otros de los que estamos aquí han hablado con alguien o han hecho una demostración o han buscado para mí eso me ha abierto una cantidad enorme de posibilidades que yo no tenía hace 2 meses. O sea, yo era como de las que pensaba yo, pero ¿a quién le digo? Es que yo como que a quién le conté, como que a quién le comento. Y claramente no soy la más dada para contactar personas en frío. Soy como más tímida y no soy como dada así a hablarle a cualquiera en cualquier lado. Y ahora ya lo hago porque me he dado cuenta que se puede hacer y que no pasa nada y que está bien, es más, que es parte del proceso. Y tal vez algunos de aquí conozcan a David, mi esposo, él es el que es así hablador, él es el que era de la venta, pero él ahora no está en el negocio, ya está bien, o sea, como decían que día en una actividad, está bien si tu esposo solamente no te hace ruido, es perfecto. Y entonces yo tenía como siempre que el hablador es él, el que hace las cosas es él, y yo me quedo aquí a un ladito y ahora me toca fingir. Y él mismo me felicita y me dice, uy, te vi muy bien hablando con esa persona. Entonces, eso es lo que me ha ayudado ahora. Aprender a ver cómo otras personas lo hacen, eso me ha abierto como muchas posibilidades. Gracias.
Yeah, awesome. Consistency, right?
Did you
It-
get that?
Yeah.
Or you need me to help you?
Okay. Yeah, she said she basically like it helped her create consistency in her business.
Not really. What
Okay.
she said is that she has learned from people here in this challenge of what all of the other people do, because she was very shy and not very outgoing. So to talk to people that she didn't know, like cold prospecting. And she always said that her husband was the one who talked to everyone and he was in sales, but he's not doing the business. So now she is there to talk to people, and her husband has congratulated her because she's doing things that she didn't do like a couple months ago. And she says, I congratulate you because you're talking to these people. I saw you doing very well. And so she says thank you because she's learned that from what we do here.
Excellent. Now, what I want you to do, Patty, is make sure you have your numbers, right? You want to, and the testimonials that you guys share here, you like later on, as we do finish the 9 days, or, you do this twice or 3 times, you want to go, okay, I was here. This is kind of the volume. Now I'm doing this, right? You want to show a before and after, because that is also a story you can use to tell people, hey, I can do this. You can do this too. This is what I did. I went from 0 to like, I'm doing like this much sales or whatever. And then I can show you how to do that. So it's a great way to, that's why these testimonials are powerful, So Maka, you recorded today, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can download that. We can pull out the testimonials and everything. Yeah, that's all, Ma. Okay, great. So Daniela, I'm gonna save you for tonight because we finished. Thank you, Patty. Let's finish up right now, and then I'm gonna save your talk and share tonight. Is that okay? You'll be first. So good job, guys. Day 6. Okay, let's go and make this happen. Let's go make this gigantic today. All right.